aromatic, adventure.
What is a spiral candle? As I sit here, I still really don't know for sure. But hopefully today, together, we're gonna find out. About 6 weeks ago, I received this candle by a company by the name of SpiralLightCandles.com. And, you know, when you hear the word spiral candle, I don't know about you, but I think about maybe 2 fragrances mixed together, maybe 2 different colors of wax swirled together, or maybe one of those cool sculpture candles. But what I was not expecting was this. On the outside, this looks like a perfectly normal pillar candle, but if I just tip it slightly, just like this, you'll see that this candle is hollow. And not only is it hollow, it has a wooden wick sticking up in the center, right there. It's about 3/4 inch thick or wide by 2 inches tall, and it's just standing there in the middle of this candle. But then I noticed something that truly sparked my interest. A secondary wick right there. Can you see it? And this one's not wood, this is a cotton wick. And then I started to get it. This cotton wick spirals all the way around and around and around this cylindrical candle. And then I read the directions, which I probably should have done first. What's gonna happen is we light this wick. We're gonna watch this burn all the way through. The candle is going to implode on itself. Implode is probably not the right word to use, but let's go with it. And then the wax is going to completely coat that wooden wick that's inside. And then we light it again. This is a 2-step process. So I figured that the best way to go about this is time-lapse video, because I have no idea how long this is going to take. But I'll sit here all day if I have to. This is a scented candle. I do want to point that out. And it's a delicious candle. Gingered pumpkin, and gingered it is. This is a pumpkin spice experience, but not just your typical pumpkin spices, heavy spices. This is a pumpkin pie out of the oven. We have our cinnamon, we have our nutmeg, we have our ginger, and perhaps some other spices, but we also have that savory, crispy, crumbly pie crust. We have some brown sugar, and we have dollops of heavy cream. So delicious it is. But I'll be honest with you. I think my excitement to see how this burns supersedes the deliciousness of the smell of this candle. Also, I do want to point this out. Aesthetically, this is a very pretty candle too. There's a textural quality to the outside. It looks like a pillar candle, but as you get in close, you'll see that there's this organic looking tree trunk quality. It's got those grooves like a birch tree. It looks like we just chopped a little slice out of a trunk of a tree. The detail is really nice, adds to the experience. But like I said, I want to see this burn. And I've set up a little station here. We're gonna do some time-lapse video. We'll see what happens. Are you ready? Let's do this. So after an hour and 45 minutes approximately of the cotton wick burning, the flame finally seized up. And when it did, look how much of the wooden wick is popping out of this candle. Remember, I said this was about 2 inches tall from the bottom of the candle when we first started. I accidentally kind of scorched the wood wick there by accident. The cotton wick, the flame went out at just the right time. And look at all of that melted wax goodness. So I believe at this point, what we have is another candle. We have another candle. So let's now light the wooden wick. And there does seem to be, now that I can get a better look at the wooden wick, there's 2 planks or 2 ply, whatever you want to call it. But there it is. Look at it go. Whoa. Let's pull this camera back a little bit. And you gotta love the sound of a wooden wick. Let me get the microphone nice and close so you can hear precisely the crackling sound of this wick. Plus, let's get a tight shot of the candle burning. This thing is rip-roaring right now, and this whole office smells like a pumpkin pie factory. So although this video was short for you folks because it was filmed in time-lapse, this has been over 2 hours of candle burning for me. And look at this, I still have this huge chunk of wax. I have another whole candle to burn in front of me. I'm going to link up Spiral Light Candles in the description below. Also, their social media, so make sure you check them out because this was definitely a unique, new candle burning experience for me. And anyway, if you can make candle burning new and unique, I'm in all of the way. Awesome. Thank you all for joining, but for today, that is going to be it for me. I will be seeing you folks soon, but until then, be good, will you?